I'm in Shivajinagar, where a 50-year-old nursery school building collapsed at around 2 a.m. on Monday. The school was being run by Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike. Fortunately, nobody is hurt. At least 80 children studied in the school. If at all the building had collapsed during the school hours, it would have resulted in a major tragedy.
The dilapidated building was situated amidst the narrow lanes of Cook Road in Shivajinagar. Surrounded by residential buildings, the BBMP nursery and Anganwadi was a running school. No injuries were reported, but one car and an auto rickshaw were damaged in the accident. Some parents said that they got to know about the incident when they came to drop their kids off at school. They criticized the authorities for running the school in a dilapidated building.
हम सुबह आया तो इधर मालूम पड़ा कि स्कूल ऐसा गिर गया है, कुछ भी नहीं, बच्चा लोग रहता तो इधर कुछ क्या हो जाता मालूम नहीं, हमारा बच्चा लोग को वापस नहीं देता था, खुदा न खास मिस बच्चा लोग सभी लोग चला जाता, कितना बार कंप्लेंट करके है, कंप्लेंट नहीं लेके है, कुछ क्या तो भी हो जाता तो बच्चा लोग को जवाबदारी कौन देता था.
ನೈಟಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಭಾಳ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೆಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ.
When we spoke to the engineers present at the site, they said a report was submitted to the concerned authorities about the school's condition 3 years ago. However, these engineers refused to speak on camera. This is how the building looked before it collapsed. We also reached out to Shivajinagar MLA Rizwan Arshad. Rizwan said the tender to construct a new school building was already issued a year ago.
Last year itself it was brought to my notice. So I inspected it, I allotted the fund, got it tendered. For some technical reasons, the tender got approved recently now. And the work has to start now.
Okay.
One thing. The other thing, in Shivajinagar, the area is quite old, historic, 100, 200-year-old area. So almost all the basic infrastructure is quite old now. Okay? They are mostly 70-year-old structures, 100-year-old structures.
Right.
So I am working on nearly 20 structures like this now. There are 7 schools which are being built. So this school also, it was tendered and construction was about to start. So now they will start the construction by next week. So the government system is quite complicated. A tender, it's something to be tendered and something to be approved. There's a lot of formalities, lot of processes.
BBMP Zonal Commissioner Snehal R visited the site this afternoon and inspected the area. She said that they are currently evaluating the cause of the accident. When asked if there was negligence on BBMP's side, this is what she said.
It's a very unfortunate event that has occurred, and yes, we could have avoided it, but we need to see to it that at least in future these things don't happen. So we are going to do a safety audit of all these schools within the BBMP jurisdiction, all these schools, Anganwadi centers and even the PHCs, all buildings that we have where there is a possible risk of something like this happening. We are going to audit all those buildings and ensure that all safety precautions are in place firstly. So we cannot exactly pinpoint what is the reason. Yes, there were some dangers ittu anta ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಎಷ್ಟರ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನು ಶಿಥಿಲಗೊಂಡಿತ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದು ಇದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು. ಎನ್ಕ್ವೈರಿ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಯತ್ನಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಯಾವ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಂದ ತಪ್ಪಾಗಿದೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮೇಲೆ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಜರುಗಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಬಟ್ ಸದ್ಯದ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಈ ಸ್ಕೂಲನ್ನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಬೇಗ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಯನ್ನು ನಾವು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.
Now, on a temporary basis, the classes will be held in another BBMP building which is 5 to 10 minutes away from the collapsed school building. Until the new building is constructed, classes will continue to take place in the school. The BBMP is removing the debris of the school building and construction of the new building will start in a week. With camera person Karthik Govardhan, this is Anagha Deshpande for Deccan Herald.